Hello, my darling. Okay, so Becoming Magnetic is out, my second book with Penguin. I'm so excited. I've had so many beautiful messages. So many of you are like listening to the audiobook or reading it on Kindle or pre-ordered in America. Some of y'all are like, I'm crying already reading page 1, page 2. And I just want to say thank you. I'm so grateful to you for getting the book, for having my back, for supporting me. I'm excited to meet you all when I'm on the road. This weekend, we're having our book launch party and magnetic masterclass in Melbourne. And then I'm hitting Australia. We're going all over Australia. I cannot wait. At the same time of this book coming out, our new program has come out, Next Level Your Life. We have like 45 women inside of that amazing coaching community. I'm going to be jumping in there at the end of January to do a welcome coaching call just to set us up for 2025. So if you have been listening to the podcast and you're wanting to do some work on yourself, you love my vibe, and you're like, I'm ready to level up in 2025, we're going to cover not only becoming magnetic, but how you level up every area of your life. All you have to do is head to the link in the show notes. Early bird is still on. It is a ridiculous early bird offer that I will never, ever, ever have again. So if you're like, hell yeah, I want to get in, I want to get hooked up, I want to work with you, Erica, for the next 12 months to level up your life and become more magnetic, I want to invite you to join us. Today we are going to unpack so much around what becoming magnetic has really meant. I've been podcasting with so many people, and I just want to share a little snippet of an idea that I don't believe many of us unpack, talk about, discuss when it comes to attraction, magnetism, and building the life that you want. So I hope you enjoy this episode.
Hola, hola. It's your girl, Erica from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, queen, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome. And I am here to remind you, I'm a confidence coach, a business mentor, a speaker, an author, and I am obsessed with women standing up, showing up, and creating their confidence. And I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you.
All right. So one of the things that a lot of people have asked me about becoming magnetic is, you say in the book that everybody is magnetic and everybody has magnetism. How do we step into our most magnetic selves? And if you have been in my private podcast series, waiting for the book to drop, I was sharing a lot in that private podcast around magnetism and what it is and the myths of magnetism and all the kind of sneak peeks from the book. And I just want to say that every single one of us right now listening to this podcast, you are already magnetic. Like already, not because of my book, not because I said it, you already are. You are already attracting and repelling things in your life. And what I want you to consider is ask yourself, are you attracting what you don't want and repelling what you do want? Is that what's happening for you? Because that to me is what I feel is going on. You don't realize that you're actually a part of the attraction. You don't realize that you are more powerful than you would ever believe, and that you actually can repel things into your life. You can actually repel all the beautiful things that you desire. You can actually repel the relationships you want. I talk to a lot of single ladies and they're like, I want to attract the love of my life. And I'm like, oh, you are repelling who would be considered the love of your life right now. And my husband and I talk about it a lot of the single ladies that are like, how do I get love? How do I attract this? How do I do that? And it's not about doing more. It's about removing the layers that you have put on yourself, or the layers that life has given you, or the layers that your trauma has added onto you, or the layers of society that it's put onto you. And so it's not about becoming someone else. It's about letting go of the coat and the blanket and the coverage and the veils that you throw over yourself, that mask you, that cover you, that do not allow you to be who you actually are. It's about letting that go. And you let that go and you can actually step into your magnetism, because it's underneath, it's buried underneath all of that. So I want to make sure that nobody's twisted when they listen to this book or they read my book being like, I'm just not magnetic. I got to do 17 things to become magnetic. It's not about doing more. It's about unveiling and letting go of what you have inside of you. It's about revealing the you that you already are. I feel like we put on masks, right? Like we put on layers. We allow life to taint us. We allow what people say, their opinions to sit on us. We take on our values from our family and we wear them. And we're like, here we go. And this is who I am now because my auntie said, or my mom said, or my grandma said. And it's like, no, that's not who you are. And you're the one that gets to decide who you want to be. And so I hope that when you listen to Becoming Magnetic as the audiobook, or by the way, Apple chose it as the audiobook pick of January as a new release pick. And I'm so grateful. Apple Books, thank you so much. When you listen to it or when you read it, what I want you to get from it is that it's not about doing more. Man, this hustle culture has us thinking we got to do more. We got to be more. We got to add on. We got to do 17 things. No. Get to know yourself. One of the things that I think has impacted me the most this year so far in 2025, my husband has been meditating. He's always meditated. He's always done breath work. Hamish is amazing with that. I obviously am not really great at that. I don't like stopping, slowing down. My mind is like all the time doing, thinking, moving things. There's a lot in my head, visionary thinking, all that shit. And so there's a lot of stress right now as well in my life because of releasing a book, selling a book, podcasting, all the stuff that we got to do. The beginning of the year, my kids are on school holidays. Oh my God, that's crazy. And then I'm going on a national tour and then I'm planning my American tour, like a lot, right? And so he's been doing this meditation. He's a babe, I think you would love it. So I've been sitting with Hamish every day, 20 minutes in the morning before coffee. I just want to preface, it is before coffee. Now, I am a hyper mofo, but on these weeks when I'm tired and there's a lot going on and I'm going to bed late, packing VIP back boxes and signing books, and your girl be tired, y'all. I'm getting 41 years old, okay? So I was tired and I'm like, damn, Hamish, we're not even going to have coffee. So we're sitting there doing this meditation. And I love this meditation he's learning. He just went to a class to learn some new things because he loves to continue to grow and learn. And it's about not thinking. So like if you're thinking, you're thinking. If your mind is going, your mind is going. And I love it because it allows you, if you're uncomfortable, you move. If you go off on thought, you go off on thought. But what I've loved about it so far for me this year is that I've had such a busy, hectic already year, and it's given me some space. And I can't tell you how valuable having space in your mind is. And why does this matter with becoming magnetic? Because you're not going to become anything if you don't have the space to think about who you want to be, what you want to create, what you're currently doing that's not serving you. If you don't have the space to even fathom who you could be and the idea of your future life, how are you going to become magnetic? How are you going to attract what you want? You're not. And so it's been such a gift for me, and it might be a gift for you to sit in some silence. No music, sit in silence. If you could do 5 minutes, you don't have to do 20. If you could do 10 minutes, if you got to scratch your nose, if you got to cough, if you got to stretch, if you got to move your leg, who cares? If your kids walk in, which happens to us, who cares? You don't let anything disrupt you, and you sit in yourself, and my goodness, it'll prep you for the first phase of magnetism, which is all about self-mastery. How are you going to master yourself? How are you going to see yourself? How are you going to be able to step into yourself if you actually don't know yourself, if you haven't been willing to sit down with yourself? And I just want to say for the beginning of the year, if one of your things was to know yourself, to own who you are, to build confidence and to build your intuition, this process could be really supportive for you. And so really, for me, I think that that's really been the thing for me. It's really helped me. And when it comes to becoming magnetic and actually attracting what you want into your life, I just want you to remember that it's not about trying. Magnetism to me and how I see it and in the book and how I talk about it is like you imagine a bubble around you and you're walking down the street and there's a bubble around you. There's waves coming off you. You know, when you were a kid and you used to draw, I used to draw like this character and his feet would stink and I would put like stinky waves or like poo waves around poo. And you're like, it stinks and it's got waves. If we were to draw waves around you, what do you smell like? What do you feel like? What's your energy like? What kind of waves are coming off you? And so for me, magnetism is about the way that you feel. If I walk by you, how do you feel? When you walk into a room, how do you feel? Can I feel you when you walk into a room? If I look at you and I talk to you, how am I going to feel? What's your energy like? And so when I think about magnetism, it's not about doing more or trying. It's about being. And it's about being mindful of the energy that you bring into spaces, the energy that you bring into your life, the energy you bring into the room, the energy you bring into your freaking space around you. How do you feel? Are you a walking dark cloud, gloomy, victimhood, life sucks, I hate the world, angry, frustrated, looking to be offended? Is that you? I don't know. Or are you like, pew, 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 like some fireworks, like blinging, just bang, like just a light, a ray of light? Are you just this ray of light that when I walk by you, I just feel like, whoa, heat, love, light, amazing, smile, good morning, how are you? I'm not saying you got to be all hyper and crazy, but like, I love my damn life. At the end of the book, there are like 11 secrets to my personal magnetism and the things that I personally do. And the number one is I love my life. I love my damn life. Yo, love your life. If you don't love your life, how's your energy? If you hate your job, how's your energy? If you hate your relationship or your marriage or your body, your body, how's your energy? And so it's about taking responsibility for the energy you put out into the world, for how you feel and who you want to be. And I'm just so excited for you to listen to this book or for you to read this book. And if you do read it, if you do listen to it, let me know what lands for you. Many of you are sending me messages on Instagram or on LinkedIn, and I love it because I love to know. I just want you to know that this is available to you. The thing you want to attract, you can. The shit that you want in your life, you get to have it. Who you want to become, you can become her. Act like her now, though. Don't wait for her to arrive. She's not arriving. You're the one that's going to bring her. By acting as her now, being confident now. When you be confident now, you will do the things that the confident version of you does. You will get the result of confidence. Make sense? So take some time. See if you can get some space in your mind as you're listening and reading the book to really understand who are you being? How is your energy? What do you want to attract for 2025 and beyond? Because becoming magnetic is one thing, but the result that it creates in your life, game changing. So I love you. I can't wait for you to listen. I appreciate you so much. I would love, if you did get the book, pretty please head to Goodreads or Amazon or the Nile or wherever you bought it, and please review it. It just helps more people see it and more women get this book into their lives. I love you so damn much, and I cannot wait to see you next week on the podcast.
Thank you so much for listening. I freaking love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your ears and your energy and your attention. Thank you for letting me into your world. And thank you so much for listening and tuning in to this podcast. There are so many podcasts you can listen to, and I deeply, for real, appreciate you listening to mine. Do me one big favor, one big thing. Please share this episode or this podcast with a woman who you know needs to hear this. This is my mission on planet Earth, to serve as many women as possible so that we could show up, stand up, speak up, and create the confidence and the life that we desire. I appreciate you, my love. I will see you on the next episode.